Hey there, Tammy from TammyandMorton.com, and today we're going to go over the way that you think and your mindset. It's either going to be positive or it's going to be negative, and that's really going to affect the way that you conduct your business and whether or not you're going to attract people to you or repel them. Whether or not we want to recognize this, there are laws in place, and they're universal laws, laws that govern this world, this planet that we live on. And these laws are invisible laws. And just like gravity is invisible to us, we can choose to ignore the law of gravity or we can obey it. And the same goes with these other laws that are in place. We can either choose to ignore it or choose to obey it and play the game and actually win in this thing called life. Because I personally believe that we are creatures that have a lot of power with our words. What we speak, our words are very, very powerful. Remember that old saying, sticks and stones would break my bones, but words would never hurt me? Actually, words do, and they hit your head, they go to your heart, and it depends on what was planted in you because words are actually seeds. Those are my little seeds. And your heart is actually the soil. Your mind, if I can draw a brain, is actually soil as well. And those words can get planted in there, and then when they sprout, all kinds of stuff could come out of it, good stuff, bad stuff, and it all stems from the way that you think. So let's go ahead and move on, and let's see what we're so let's move on to the next thing. So let's move on to what type of thinking that you could possibly have. So let's move on to what type of mindset you can possibly have, bad, good, or whatever. All right, we're at abundance mindset, or what I call a mindset of plenty. And this person here generally practices the law of giving, and they are actually thankful. They usually are very, very type a happy person. They are constantly just giving because that's just the way their minds are. And so as they're giving to people, they all of a sudden come under this funnel of favor. And this funnel of favor actually gives back to this person. And as they're going along in life, things are coming at them, good things coming at them from all sides. And usually it comes in a form of people that come into their lives for a time or a season. They have things that come in monetary or things that are tangible. And it also comes in things that are non-tangible. So they are always forever getting what I call blessed from every which way. Now, I'm not saying that the person with the abundance mindset will always have a beautiful life and never have any problems. That's not even realistic. But what I'm saying is the way that they deal with the problem because of the way they think up here. So they can take those problems as either lessons that do befall them, or they can choose, like someone in the next mindset that we're going to go over, to see them as a way of being a victim. And usually, the person with the abundance mindset or a mindset of plenty, they usually learn things from their lessons. All right, the person with the poverty mindset. Okay, the person with the poverty mindset usually isn't too happy. They're always broke, or they're always a victim, or they're always looking for people to give. And the problem is that that doesn't happen because they're not practicing a law, which is a law of giving and giving willfully. This person here they're always like when their hands grab hold of stuff, they don't let go. They keep it, they hoard things, and they try to get more and more things. But the more they try to strive for these things, and this at this point is striving, things run away. People run away. Money runs away. Intangible things run away. Everything runs away. And they're always forever running. They're just forever running and chasing. And then if they have any kind of issues that show up, usually like problems or life changes, they're always, oh, poor me, I'm the victim, and I'm owed this, and yes, whatever. All right, here we're going to talk about the law of giving and what that actually entails. That could mean that you could give of your money if you got more time to do money. You don't have time to volunteer a lot. Or you could give your time. and that's the type of people who actually do like to volunteer. Or you can actually give your services. I have a brother; he does this quite often for older people that can't get around and stuff. He offers a trade of his, and he offers it for do the same thing. But when you do that, the law of giving, actually, as you're giving out, things are coming back into your life. So it's always this continual cycle that's happening all the time. And this law of giving is actually here for you, me, everyone. You don't have to be a religious person. You don't have to be a special person. You don't have to be a rich person. It's a law. And that law is going to work regardless. As long as you're obeying that law, it's going to work. So as you continue to give, you'll always receive. And it can be in different forms. Not necessarily always in the form of money, but it could just be in any form that it comes in. So, anyways, that was my rant for today. But I want to show you some books that really helped me out with my mind, and because you know, you can have all the skill in the world with building a home business, but if you don't have the correct mindset, you're always going to self sabotage. You're always going to kind of self destruct and not get anywhere. So, one of the books that I read was How to Win Friends and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. Another book of his, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. Because I used to have like night panic attacks because I used to just always worry about stuff, things I couldn't even change. So this really helped me out a lot. Here's another one that helped out tremendously, and he's like my spiritual papa. It's Miles Monroe, his Overcoming Crisis, The Secrets to Thriving in Challenging Times. So this one was a really good book. He also has other books about leadership and your potential. I read those. And one final book that is in everyone's library, like every successful person's library, is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I listen to this thing. I can't even count how many times I listened to this thing in the car when I was commuting back and forth to work a lot. So this one here, Think and Grow Rich, is definitely a must. And there's plenty of other books. You got Eckhart Tolle. I mean, there's just tons and tons of books out there to help you out. Rich Dad Poor Dad is another one. So that's my rant for today, and I'll talk to you guys. This is Tammy from Atlanta, signing out.